Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Hexcells Plus. Hexcells. I keep feeling like I'm saying heck, H-E-C-K cells, when I'm trying to say hex. So we're doing group 3. Hopefully we can get a couple of them done. I don't have a lot of hope that we'll even make it past the third in the episode's length. They're getting so big, so complicated. And they've just thrown something new into the mix that we have not seen up to this point. Just question marks. Really? Just to irritate me? I mean, so now you don't even get information from those. We won't know if this one is a part of the pattern, if it's a mine or not, until the end of the entire puzzle. Let's see, what can we start with? We need to find something here. Like, this 3 says, so it's 3 non-consecutive. So I think this is where we have to start. So it could be here, here, skip this one in here, or here, here, skip this one in there. Either way, these two are part of the pattern. That one gets satisfied, that means that one's out. This one could be here, here, skip this one and that one, or here, here, skip that one and that one. Either way, this is part of the pattern, which satisfies this one, gets rid of that. This one is 2 consecutive ones, so it has to be this one. So those 2 are out. This one's 2 consecutive ones, so it has to be this one. So that those 2 are out. This one only is touching one, so that has to be part of the pattern. This one's touching 2 consecutive, so that has to be a part of the pattern. So that one's gone. We're slowly making progress. I wish you could zoom in and zoom out, but no, it probably wouldn't even help that much if you could. The mouse wheel is certainly not reacting that way. This one and this one would make sense, but doesn't have to be that way. It could be. Well, this one actually does tell us something, because it's 2 non-consecutive, so it can't be this right there. And then that only leaves this, so that does satisfy this, which means these 2 are gone. This one's already satisfied, so that one's gone. This one's already satisfied, so these 2 are gone. That leaves only this here, so that's part of the pattern. This one's been satisfied between these 2, so this one, and this one are gone. This one is 3 non-consecutive, so it could be 1, 2, and here, or it could be 1, skip, 1, 2. Either way, this is part of the pattern. This one's only touching 2 anyway, so that's part of the pattern also. This is satisfied now, so that's gone. This can only be satisfied by this, so that's in the pattern. This is satisfied now, so that's gone. What else? We have 4. If I satisfy one more in this diagonal, this one would be done. How can I go any further here, though? Doesn't seem like I can. It seems like I'm missing enough information here, so I can't go any further in this section. We need to find... See, there's 3 here, so if I got 1 more there, and there's 4 here, so if I got 3 more there, there's 5 here, if I got more there. This one, at the very least, we can do this and this. We know that's right. And And then this one, at the very least we can do this and this, because we know that's right. Now, this one and this one could be anything. It could be here, it could be here and here, or it could be here and here. However, I did manage to satisfy this diagonal. There's 4 here, we've got them all. That means this isn't one, this isn't one, this isn't one, this isn't one. So we're done with that bit of information, but it solves this now because it's only touching 4. There we go. This 3 is satisfied, so that's out. Let's see, does that help any further? I don't know. But the question marks, we have no idea. The bigger thing is, are the question marks potentially mines? I guess they wouldn't be, because then they would just be like normal hex cells, if that was the case. This 4 hasn't been satisfied, this 4 hasn't been satisfied, but this 3 has. So that takes everything here out. Puts that there. This one's touching 3, so that can be included. This one could be here or here, and then this one could be anything. This one's touching only 1, not ready yet. This helps actually, since we know they're not consecutive. It can't be this one, and it can't be that one. So that helps a little bit. This one now has to be this one, which satisfies this, which means it's not any of these. This one then has to be this, so that's nice. 3 here. If I did this and this, that would be satisfied, and then it could be there. So I don't think we have enough information to go further down that way, or that way, or that way. 5. Can't be solved. Well, we have 4 here, and so we need to fill in 2 of these slots. If I did this and this, then this would be a 3. So one of them has to be this. So we don't particularly know which one that is. But we do know that now this 3 has been satisfied, so that's not it. Which then... does it help anything? Well... I don't know. I don't know if that helped at all, actually. It may have just been one tiny incremental step needed. So we know one of these has to be here to satisfy this 3. And one of these has to be here to satisfy this 2. So there's 1 here and 1 here. And what can't happen is, I don't think we can do 1, 2, and 1 here, because then this would be a 4. So, of the 3 options here, one of these isn't right. Because one of those isn't right, this one is right. That's a stretch in logic. That took a lot of work to figure out. Did it help anything? Not particularly. Let's see. This one has 4. We know one of them. I don't know. I just don't there's like one piece of information we're missing to break into this section. It feels like. One of these is a piece, and one of these is a piece. That's 2. And then... But they can't possibly want us to calculate the remaining 25 from this. See, this 3, this 5, this 1, this 2, this 4. Is there a 3 here that would satisfy anything? Or a pattern here that would satisfy anything? Are we gonna really just have to guess? Let's see. If we did this and this, two, let's see. Maybe there's something right along this that would explain it. If we did 1 here and 1 here, that would be 3. So that can't work for that. If we did 1 here and 1 here, then that would be 2, that would be 2. And then 1 here, that would be 3. So it can't be this? Really? Or this one can't be this. Because we could do 1 here and then 1 here. And that would work for everything we can see right now. But so the options are 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 here is an option, or 1 here is an option. There's not enough information. Just not enough information. I don't see how I can solve that yet. Let's go back to this. This may just be a very complicated puzzle. If we put 1 here and then did 1 here, that works for this 2, that works for this 3, it works for this 2. If we put 1 here and then put 1 here, that works for this 2, that works for this 2, and that works for this here. But I need 3. What I couldn't do is both of these. So one of them has to be here, doesn't it? Because I can't also do both of these. So if I put 1 here, and I put 1 here, something's not working here. I think this is it. No, it's not. I made a mistake. Wow. Well, let's take what we learned and see if we can increase our knowledge from that. That 5 is solved. That eliminates that. This 3 here marks that, which eliminates this. This 2 here eliminates this, which marks this, which eliminates that. This still isn't solvable. I still feel very much like we're missing something here. Right. There has to be one here. Between either here or here. So one there. There could be another one here or here. So there's 2 there. And then there has to be one here or here. So of those, each one of them has 2 options, which means this isn't one. Which means, because we figured that out, these 2 aren't one. This one's only touching 3, so those 2 are included. That means this isn't one. That means this is one. That means this one isn't one. That means these 2 are one for this 3. That means this is one. This has now been satisfied. So everything on that pattern is gone. That means this is here, this is here, and let's see, some more movements here. 3 eliminates this, 4 includes this, so either one of this 3 has been satisfied, so that one's out. And then 1, 2, 3 includes that one. Still, I'm not really seeing a solution there. Well, this one actually solves that. Interesting. When did I solve that solution? A couple steps ago. So that's been solved. That means this has to be part of it. That means this has been solved. This means that of the only options, this is part of it. So that's not part of it. Get rid of that. And that's done. And this has been satisfied now. So these 2 are out. And so now we just have a little bit more to do. 8 remaining puzzle pieces. This one's only touching 4. So that is correct. This one's already touching 1, so that one's not part of it. This one's only touching 2, so that is part of it. We've got everything except for that central dot. Now, this one's been satisfied, so that one's out. This one touches 2 consecutive, so that one has to be part of it. And those 2 can't be part of it. This is only touching 1, so that's in the picture. This is only touching 2, so that's in the picture. This is only touching 3, so that's in the picture. This one's been satisfied, so those 2 are out. And then the last one is right here. Now, we are almost done. But we have gotten no information whatsoever about this. It's all been just question marks. And we can't do anything with these. The only thing we know is that there are none remaining. So, right click. And that one mistake was not enough to take away one of our hex cubes, which is nice. So one mistake is okay. 2 mistakes seems to take a couple away from you. It's strange. Next puzzle. 50 remaining. Man, does this look difficult. So we start with this. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. we know that this one has to be part of the picture. And if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we know that this one has to be part of the picture too. So we can just mark those right there. This one is 2 connected. Not enough information yet. 4, 7 here. So if I can eliminate, let's see, 4, 5 on either of these rows, then I can fill out all of that. If I can eliminate 4 on either of these rows, I can do that. Let's see. As I'm looking here, just trying to figure out what the right move is going to be. If I'm touching 4 and there's 3 non-connecting, could I do something like this and skip that? Yeah, that won't work. I don't think I can derive enough information from touching 4 when 3 are non-connecting. That number's almost high enough, but not quite. Well, we have a 2 here that we started off, so we can go ahead and use that to get rid of those. Here's a 2 consecutive, so that means that and that. Here's a 3 not consecutive, so that means these. Really? Oops. Too early to be making mistakes. I messed up there. I didn't need to slow down a little bit. That's my one mistake for this entire puzzle. And I started way too early for that to be happening. So I got this 1 hex cube done. What can I derive from this? Unfortunately, I don't think enough. Just don't think there's enough here yet. What's the next thing? Now it would be crazy to try and count everything that was left already. This 2 is only touching 2, so we know that's part of it. But this question mark makes a problem there. This 4 next to the 1 says something, doesn't it? Well, we don't know if the 4th piece is going to be here or here. We know that the 2nd and 3rd piece are both going to be here. Because this 1 can only touch 1. And because we figured that out, we know this one is not touching anything on these 2, which then leaves only 3 here to touch those. This 4 is only touching 4, so all of those are right. This 3, this 1 is now been satisfied, so that's out of the picture. This 3 is only touching 3, so that's it. This 3 is only touching 3, so that's that. So let's see. We have 5 of 7, and we have 3 slots options. If we could eliminate 1 more option, we would be set. This 3 is only touching 3. Here we have 2, 4, 6, and 2 options. Again, if we could eliminate just 1 of those, that would be nice. Let's see. This one, this one, this one, that one. Do we know if that's 1 or not? No. We have no clue. And I don't think we'll be able to guess until very late into the puzzle. I shouldn't have even started this puzzle, actually. So now the episodes are gonna go long. Should have kept a better eye on the clock. This one is 2 non-consecutive. That eliminates this. Let's see. This one's only 2, so one of those. That says something about that. This one's only 1, so all of these are gone. Which, that means there's only enough slots. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. If I eliminate one more here, then this one will be useful. This one's only touching 3, so those 2 are included. This one is touching 3 non-consecutive, so that one's out of the picture. This one's already satisfied by touching 4, so that one's out of the picture. Which then brings us back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is part of it, and it's out. There we go. And then I believe the 7 has already been satisfied without us even trying. So that's out. And then the 7 here is only 1 away from being satisfied there. And 1 away from being satisfied here. So there's 1 in this column, 1 in this column. It could be here, and that would be fine for those 2, and then 1 here, and that would be fine. Or it could be here and here, and I think that satisfies everything we know of those 2 also. So we need to find something diagonal that would agree. 2 consecutive. If this one is the second piece, then this entire row is gone. 3. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing can be derived from that. We can actually no, we can't. Until we solve this, we can't eliminate the others. I thought for a second we might be able to. If we solve this one, it will solve this one. I can see in the knot in my mind that this puzzle is, it would, those steps will be very close to each other. Let's see. Seems like just a guess. Without knowing this number, we don't know which of these would be the better solution. If we did this and this, it works. It works fine. If we did this and this, as far as we know, that works fine too. And both of those solve based on our lacking information. Let's see. This would have 2 pieces if we put it here. And well, let's look at this actually. If we did this and this, it would be 3, which would only leave us 2 slices there. But that's again not enough information. What are we missing? Let's see. Let's try this. I don't think we made any progress here. This one's only touching 2, so those 2 are part of the puzzle. Ah, I see now. This then has been satisfied. this 3. If we did this and this, it wouldn't work, but only one of these is going to be used. Either this one and this one, or this one and this one. So one goes here, and then the other 2 have to go here. And so it could be here, or it could be here, and it could be here, and it could be here, but it can't be there. And with that, wow, we have a 6. So 6 means everything around it. Which means this is satisfied, and this is satisfied, and that needs to be added. This is satisfied, this is satisfied, this is satisfied, and that's gone. This one's been solved. Again, this doesn't give us enough info, unfortunately. We need something over here. Only one of these in this row is left. The rest of these are wrong. And only one of these in this row is left. And only 2 of these in this row are left. Interesting. So, what can we derive from this? That there's 2 in these 3 slots. There's 1 in these 4 slots. And there's only, wait, is this 1 in these 5 slots? Does that help anything as far as this row? I don't think it does. Three not connected. 3, 5, 4 of these. Well, actually, 3 or 4 of these are over here. We know that much. And only one of these is here. 6, potentially 4, 2. Seems like I'm turning every single diagonal one away. Let's see. I think we gotta guess. That was a mistake, okay. Well, this is now satisfied. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we can take that out. This is satisfied, so we can take that out. This has been satisfied, so we can take that out. Let's go ahead and turn off some of these other things so we can refocus. I have this growing feeling that you can't solve this without taking a couple of guesses. Like some of these, it felt very, very consistent as far as the first game, that you definitely could logic everything out. So either they've increased the puzzles beyond my capacity to understand, or they've added things that require some level of guessing. Well, this 3, I believe now, solves this. Ooh, was that always like that? I think it was. I think it was. Ooh. So this was probably the next step that I missed there. This 0 allows me to get rid of all this. This 1 allows me to include this one. That 2 includes that one, which eliminates that one. This 2 not connected eliminates this. This 1 eliminates this. This 3 includes these 3. Let's see. 3, 6, 4. This one has to be now included since we've eliminated that, and that. There we go. This one requires that to be there. Well, actually, that also means these 2 are gone. And this one means this one, and this one aren't included. Also, it means this one's not included because we've already satisfied this and this. So that's gone. This one only has 5 slots, so that's in it. This 2 is only touching 2, so that's in it. And then that satisfies this 3, so that's not in it. There we go. Next step. There's 1 in these 3 here. There's 1 in these 4 here. I could do that, and I could. There's only 1 here, right? In this one. So to satisfy both this 2 and this 4, it has to be this one. It can't be this and that. So that eliminates those 2. And then that also eliminates this. So we have 5 here, there's 1 slot here. So to satisfy this and this, it has to be this. It couldn't be something like, well, it has to be this, doesn't it? Either way. So take those 2 out and eliminate that. This one's been satisfied now. And this and this. This 2 needs this to be included, which means this isn't included, which means this one's been satisfied. And so all that is left now is the summation of this cell here. Hex cells within hex cells, really. We have 2 non-continuous here, which means this is not it. So that 0 helps me a lot. That means this is included, and that one's done. This one has 5. This one's only touching 2, so that has to be included. This is only touching 1, so this has to be it, which means this one isn't it. This one's satisfied already, so that's out. This one's only touching 3, so those 2 are in. This one's satisfied, so that one's out. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So there's 5 slots, that means this one's out. There, this 2's satisfied, so that one's out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so this is satisfied, that's out. This 2 is not satisfied, so that's in. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, the only place... What? I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. It's satisfied. So this is the final one and it's out. But because I made 2 mistakes, I don't get everything. I missed something there in the logic, definitely. Anywho, we are at 106, and it took us 40 minutes just to try to do 2. It's only going to get longer and more difficult going forward. We may very well, starting with 33, only do 1 level per recording. There are 222 more we needed just to unlock this final section, not even to beat it. We need 4 more for this section and 94 more for this. I will play 3-2 offline and try to get all of them without making any mistakes. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.